It's going to be so much fun. The Section 1 AA quarterfinals tonight. We have both games here on the Mighty 920. The Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars about to do battle with the Eagles of Dover-Eyota. And the second game will find the Cannon Falls Bombers going up against the Caledonia Warriors, perennial superstars here in southeast Minnesota. Both games should be excellent. These teams have seen each other before. They've had some very close games during the course of the season. For example, Zumbrota-Mazeppa played Dover-Eyota at home, and that was on the 22nd of January, and they only won by 2, 68-66. So that's kind of interesting. Cougars 22-4 on the season, the number 2 seed in Section 1 AA. That's a lofty place to be in 1 AA. I really believe all 8 teams in the quarterfinals had a shot at winning this particular section. Getting to the Final Four yesterday or last night, the Goodhue Wildcats had no trouble with Lake City. They won rather handily, 86-57, and the Triton Cobras outscored the Rushford-Peterson Trojans 84-76. Goodhue and Triton will play 11 in the morning on Saturday. We'll have it for you here on KDHL. And if Zumbrota-Mazeppa or Cannon Falls, or of course both are there, we'll have that game at 1 o'clock on Saturday as well here on the Mighty 920. But it's not going to be easy. It's no gimmies now. Quarterfinals of Section 1 AA. Gordy Kausfeld here at the KDHL Sports microphone. The band you hear in the background is the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougar Band. Dover-Eyota did not bring their band, I don't think. But Zumbrota-Mazeppa does have their band here. And I just think it adds so much to the playoff atmosphere. We're in the more spacious arena on Saturday. And we get to the Final Four. We'll be in the auditorium on Saturday. Our broadcast today is service of a number of different all-prep sports boosters, along with Goodhue County SWCD, Goodhue County ADA, the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers. Also, Vesa Spring Garden Mutual Insurance has joined us. H&R Block offices in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. We'll bring you our halftime. Our statistics are a service of Keith Myers Certified Financial Planning out of Cannon Falls.
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed. Taji Jewelry in downtown Kenyon would like to thank the scores of people who stopped by during their 50th anniversary year in 2025. Larry Taji says he does have a few overstock items he'd like to get out the door, so you can still experience some terrific savings on wall clocks, cuckoo clocks, Howard Miller grandfather clocks, wristwatches, and more. You never go wrong with a gift of jewelry from Taji Jewelry. Larry knows diamonds. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
Yep, Taji will be bringing you our gem play of the game as well. Last night it was a dunk by Pierce Peterson in the Triton game. An impressive dunk. He had 39 last night here in the arena in their victory. As I said, after this, we will have Caledonia and Cannon Falls. Probably be a brief break between games. Caledonia 16-10. Cannon Falls 21-6. Don't let those records fool you. Caledonia plays an incredibly tough schedule. Play some really good Wisconsin schools. They played Minnehaha Academy and defeated them. They went up north and beat a very good Pequot Lakes team. So believe me, no gimmies here. Dover-Eyota is coming off a win over the Winona-Cotter Ramblers. I was just going to look up the score here. It was 76-70 over Cotter. Remember, Dover-Eyota was the 10 seed in this section. Cotter was the number 7 seed. Zumbrota-Mazeppa defeated Randolph in the first round by a score of 90-59. In winner of this game will play at 1 o'clock on Saturday over in the more intimate auditorium as the Cougars are back on the floor with their dark blue with white trim. Says Cougars across the front of their uniform. Dover-Eyota is in the visiting white with maroon and gold trim. The Eagles of Dover-Eyota, the Cougars of Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Section 1AA. Quarter-final round action on Southern Minnesota's sports leader for nearly 8 decades. Getting ready for our 78th edition of the Boys State High School Basketball Tournament broadcasts in just a couple of weeks. Oh my, is that going to be fun. It's just going to be a great road.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Kenyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Well, the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougar Band just got done playing one of the school songs. Cougars are going back to their chairs. It's called a bench, but it's chairs. And the Dover-Eyota Eagles look like they're going to go down to their locker room for last-minute instruction here as the clock is winding down. On the arena floor, Rod Johnson, the public address announcer here, Golden Tones, used to be the voice of the Target Center for the Timberwolves for 20 years, was the farm director at KDHL Radio when I first got here in 1987. He's smart. He moved on to other things. I'm still here. And we'll hear Rod's Golden Tones introducing the starting lineups. And because we do have the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Band, I think we're going to let that air on the radio so you can hear the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Band playing our national anthem. Logan Jensen, the head coach of the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars, walks to the back of the line. Chris Mateka is the head coach of the Dover-Eyota Eagles. The clock is winding down. The buzzer will go off, and then the Eagles will be asked to be on the floor by that time. They said they went down to just get last-minute instruction here before they come back onto the hardwood. A black center circle with no logo in it here in the arena. Takes me back to my days when I was a kid. It says Rochester, Minnesota in white on a blue background on both ends of the floor here. The sidelines are in blue. No logos on the sidelines. No logos on the court. Unlike the auditorium where the Rotary has the center logo, and it's They have a logo on the side of the court, too, over in the auditorium, a more intimate of these two facilities. A fairly good crowd on hand. It's not packed by any stretch of the imagination. Dover-Eyota sitting behind me. Zumbrota-Mazeppa sitting across from me and behind the scorer's table, where, of course, Rod Johnson and company are. And we're all awaiting Dover-Eyota to get back on the hardwood. Then they'll introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game between the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars and the Dover-Eyota Eagles. Section 1AA quarterfinal round action. The winners get to the Final Four of Section 1AA, and you get to the Final Four of this section, you have done well, my friends. This section is absolutely loaded. If there's a better section in Class 2A in the state, I want to see where it is. They have just got all kinds of talented players and coaches here in Section 1AA. Section 1A is going on over in the auditorium. Games over there tonight. The early game has the team that knocked out the Kenyon Wanamingo Knights, Wabasha Kellogg, playing the number 2 seed Lanesboro Burros. And the late game has Grand Meadow and Lewiston Altura squaring off, as the applause you hear is for Dover-Eyota back on the floor.
The Rochester Mayo Civic Arena and the 2026 Minnesota State High School League Section 1AA Boys Basketball Tournament. Tonight's quarterfinal matchup features the number 2 seed Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars taking on the 10 seed Dover-Eyota Eagles. The Cougars lead the team tonight. This game is sanctioned by the Minnesota State High School League in Section 1. The league and its member schools support good sportsmanship and fair play. Please support tonight's players, coaches, and officials with positive sportsmanship. And now would you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And performing our anthem this evening is the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Pep Band under the direction of Scott Corey. Tonight's teams. First for the Dover-Eyota Eagles, student manager Zach Witilla.
Well, they're going to announce the student managers and the reserves before the starters, so we'll hear from some of our super sponsors.
Funding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
Your local Goodhue County dairy farmers would like to give you a friendly reminder that dairy is locally driven and powered by families like ours. When you grab that cheese, yogurt, ice cream, or milk, you're not just getting something delicious. You're supporting hardworking dairy farm families right in your own backyard. Support your local Goodhue County dairy farming families. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message is brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the dairy farmers of Goodhue County. Proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
That's right. Great to have them on board. And they're on board for our 78th state tournament coverage as well, which starts in just a couple weeks. Of course, the boys hockey tournament is this week. The girls basketball is next week. And then it's the boys basketball tournament. So both teams are lined up. Here is Rod.
6'2", senior number 2, Luke Myers. 6'4", junior number 10, Chase Drilling. 6'4", senior number 21, Joel Skirkrew. 6'4", junior number 25, Devin Rivenau. Eagles assistant coaches Chris Wallace and Josh Mulligan. Head coach is Chris Matega. Dover-Eyota is 15-12 on the season. And now the starters for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. A 5'10" safety number 4, Brady Strike. A 6'3" senior number 21, Baxter Arndt. A 6'3" senior number 22, Hudson Cole. A 6'9" senior number 23, Ethan Miller. A 6'6" junior number 35, Karsten Miller. The Cougars assistant coaches are Hans Fox and Jacob Smith. Head coach for the Cougars, Logan Johnson, Zumbrota-Mazeppa 22-4 on the season. And our officials for tonight's game, Jesse Beluski, Eric Wright, and Zach Fuller. We are ready for high school basketball.
All right, thanks, Rod. Certainly do appreciate that. Ethan Miller getting ready to jump against Mr. Mateka. Miller is 6'9". Mateka 6'4". As the official steps in, and we are underway. Tap controlled by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Going right to left on your radio dial. Ohm gets it in the left corner. Here's a three. It's no good by Miller. Rebound yanked down by Dover-Eyota's Luke Myers. As Mateka brings it up, passes it on the right wing. They look to get the ball inside. Now get it back out front for three. Bang! Luke Myers hits the triple, and it's 3-0 Dover-Eyota right out of the gate. As Ohm brings the ball up, passes it on the right wing. They get it top of the key. Now swinging in the left corner. Faking left, going right is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They go inside the paint. Get it in the corner is another three. This one's good. Strite hits the triple. The 5'10" senior for Zumbrota-Mazeppa, and we're tied at 3. Just underway here in the arena. Auditorium Class A, Arena AA. In the paint, we got a travel called on Dover-Eyota's Jace Drilling. And so the turnover. We're going to have our points in the paint. We got our fast break points, service of the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association, too, here tonight for both these games. Pass goes in the corner for three. Ohm, bang. Ohm hits the three. It's 6-3, and those are 3 points off a turnover. Got to remember to keep track of that. Pass across the floor. Dover-Eyota going left to right on your radio dial. Blue inside the paint. We got a foul way out front. Going to be on Arndt, his first. 16:26 to go. It's 6-3 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. There the lower seed pass goes underneath. And trying to wheel his way, unable to do so. It's taken down by Miller. Boy, he was right under the basket, was drilling, but he couldn't get it in. With a left-handed dribble, Strite passes it across the floor. They get it out front to Arndt. He goes right to the basket, missed the layup. Tried to go right-handed left side, and Dover-Eyota bringing the ball up the floor is Privano. They get it out front, handoff. He goes in with a floater off glass, no good, and a foul is going to be called. Or no, a travel. This travel is called on Dover-Eyota. Their second turnover. And that's kind of what Zumbrota-Mazeppa wants to see. As bringing the ball up the floor is Arndt, the senior, with a right-handed waist-high dribble. They run a 4-high offense. They get it out front, man-to-man defense. Ohm gets pushed, but no call. Missed the shot. He clearly had a hand in his back. As coming up the other way is Dover-Eyota. Pass comes out front. The young man who hit the triple. Now they hand off to Privino. Privino stops. 10-footer. No good. Rebound. Saved inbounds by Dover-Eyota. Couple of dribbles in the lane. Nice dump off, and a reverse layup is good by Drilling. That was an awesome pass. And the Cougars, with all that height, should not be getting out-rebounded. It's 6-5, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Strite bounces it in the corner. Back to Strite from Miller. It's a three. Bang! He hits his second triple. Grady, the 5'10 senior. Coming up the floor is Dover-Eyota. 14:38 to go. And trying to bully his way to the basket with Zumbrota-Mazeppa's Myers. Here's a three, and it's good. Oh, I guess it was a two. Looked like it was three from where I'm sitting. But obviously the official had a better look at the feet. 9-7. Cougars on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Here's a fadeaway from Miller. So Miller scores his first hoop. Little fadeaway, about a 15-footer. Coming back up the floor is Dover-Eyota. And they really move well without the ball. I like their offense. Here's a baseline shot made by Privino. He just scooped it in. And that probably should not happen. Now Zumbrota-Mazeppa turned the ball over. Just bounced it right to one of the white, maroon, and gold-clad Dover-Eyota Eagles. Pass out front. They fake the three. Miller comes out high on the guy. That'll open up that baseline. Shots up, no good. Rebound taken down by nobody. It's going to belong to Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Cougars up 11-9 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Get your three every day of dairy. Supporting Goodhue County athletes, the Goodhue County ADA. Pass on the left side. Ohm lobs it. Miller gets it on the block. Back to Ohm, who goes right to the basket and scores. Nice cut right down the lane. And it's 13-9 Cougars. What a crossover going in. Those shots blocked. Miller was there. Also there for Zumbrota-Mazeppa to deny was Karsten Miller. So you had Ethan and Karsten both, and they're going to call it on Ethan, his first. Taking it right to the rack was Luke Myers, the 6'2 senior, who's already got 5 points. He's a lefty, and the free throw is swoosh. Got a long white stocking on his right leg. Wearing lavender tennies as he hits them both. Seven points for him, and it's 13-11 Cougars. Strite runs the ball up top of the key, gets it to Ohm. Ohm back to Strite. Strite is going to abandon the 1-4 high on this trip anyway. Strite dribbles to his right. Passes it out front to Ohm for three. It's no good. Rebound, and again, Dover-Eyota had three white shirts around there. There was only one Cougar. They got to get on the glass. On the verse layup is no good. Rebound taken down by Miller. He'll hand it off to Strite. Strite brings it up with a left-handed waist-high dribble. He's in the middle of the floor. Dribbles to his left, passes it on the left wing. They look to get it on the block to Karsten Miller. Can't do so. Dribbling and then throwing it across the floor. Now they get it top of the key. Ethan Miller will shoot the three. Bang! Right in front of the Dover-Eyota bench. The 6'9 senior hits the triple. He's got 5, and it's 16-11. Looking to dribble penetrate is Dover-Eyota. Shots up, it's no good. Rebound is going to be a turnover for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Miller was trying to pass it to a teammate, and he threw it off the guy's leg. So Ohm's going to sit down. Karsten Miller's going to sit down. Streit's going to sit down. Checking in for Zumbrota-Mazeppa is Will Olson, a 6'2 junior. As the lob pass comes way out front. Going in and scooping it off glass is Drilling. He's got 4. That's points off a turnover there, my friend. And it's 16-13. Also on the floor for Zumbrota-Mazeppa, Cooper Myers, a 6'2 junior. Here's a long-range shot, no good. Rebound tipped. And again, Dover-Eyota banging glass. Logan Jensen looks comfortable on the bench. His team's up by 3. Here's another 3, and it's good. Now it's tied. Prevailed hits the triple. That's the second triple for Dover-Eyota. We're tied at 16 with 11:06 to go on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Here's a lob pass. Free throw line extended. Miller, 6'9", goes in the lane and scores. You can't stop that. I mean, they don't have the size to stop that. He's got 7. And I'm sure Coach Jensen would like to see more of that. Prevailed hands it off. Top of the key with the basketball is Myers. Here's a shot up off glass. No good. Rebound taken down by Zumbrota-Mazeppa's Aaron Miller, a 6'7 senior in the game. Got to keep my Millers straight. As Ethan gets it out front. Now cutting through the lane. They get it back. The scoop shot's good by Arndt. Arndt scores his first bucket. It's 20-16. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Nice crossover again in the lane. Shots up, no good. Rebound again. Dover-Eyota. We're going to have a foul. I'm sure Coach Jensen's thinking we got to bang some glass here. We got 6'7", 6'9", and we got to get these rebounds. Ethan Miller's going to get a breather, and coming back in is Karsten Miller for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Arndt's going to sit down, and Ohm's going to check back in. As the Cougars see the Eagles inbounded underneath their basket. Eagles going left to right on your radio dial. Prevailed gets it back out front. Looking to post up. He's in the middle of the paint. We're going to have a foul call immediately on Aaron Miller. And he did give him a nice little shove in the back. And we got an offensive foul on Dover-Eyota. It's going to be on Prevailed, his first. That's a turnover. 20-6, Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Ohm gets it out front. Miller dribbles to the free throw line, gets it behind him. Turnaround jumper by Miller is no good. Miller gets the rebound, puts it back up. It's partially blocked and taken down by Dover-Eyota. Prevailed on the open floor brings it up the floor. Cougars are letting them get into their offense at the half court. Actually, they don't even pick them up until the top of the key. Swing on the right side, going in. Layup is no good, too strong. Rebound taken down by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Coming out of there with it is Cooper Myers. Myers, a little skip in his step, dribbles to the left, now to the right. Hands it off behind him to Karsten Miller. Now driving baseline, missing the shot is Aaron Miller, and he'll go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Myers, his first. So at the free throw line is Aaron Miller. He's a 6'7 senior, and he swishes the first one. These are the first free throws to be shot by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. 21-16, Cougars lead it. As Prevail's going to get a breather, and coming in for Dover-Eyota is Kylan Andring as he swishes both of them. His first points, and it's 22-16, a 6-point lead. As Dover-Eyota brings the ball up the floor, the handoff goes out front. The young man who just came in is being hounded out front there by Miller. Dribbles to the left. Also in the game for Dover-Eyota is Rowan Flaby. He's a junior, 6 feet. Here's a 10-footer. That's good. Nice shot by Kellen Andring. Andring scores. That's a pretty shot. 22-18. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard as the shot's up and it's knocked away. And we're going to have another foul. I kind of agree with the Dover-Eyota fans. That one's interesting. The foul is called on Rowan Flaby. Miller's at the free throw line. It's a swish. This is Karsten Miller. He'll have another. Ethan Miller's going to check back in. And sitting down will be Aaron Miller. Also sitting down is going to be Cooper Myers. 8:29 to go. First half, 23-18. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads as he missed the second one. 3 for 4 from the free throw line are the Cougars. 2 for 2 are the Eagles. As in the lane, missed the shot. Boy, there's an awful lot of layups that are open. And with all that size, you'd think Zumbrota-Mazeppa would be able to protect the rim better. There's a triple. It's good. By Strite, his third triple. 26-18, an 8-point lead. And Zumbrota-Mazeppa sees Dover-Eyota take a timeout. 8 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the first half. With our score on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard, Zumbrota-Mazeppa 26, Dover-Eyota 18. This is Section 1 AA quarterfinal action on
Hey,
KDHL.
Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Well, Dover-Eyota will have to bring the ball up the complete length of the floor here following the timeout. With the score 26-18, Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top. He goes in the lane, shoots the shot. It's, oh my, they're going to whistle a foul. And that looked like it was all ball. It's going to be on Karsten Miller, his first. At the free throw line for Dover-Eyota is Kellen Andring. And he misses. Comes up short. He'll have another. Andring is a 5'9 junior. Here's his second. 7:47 to go in the half. An 8-point lead for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. That one rims in. 3 for 4 are both teams at the free throw line. Stripe brings it up. A little pressure put on here. 2-2-1 zone press. Right in front of us. Zone gets it ahead. They'll pass it under the basket. Going in for the stuff. And a foul's going to be called. Matajak gets the foul. At the free throw line is Ethan Miller. You can hear them saying all ball, but there was a lot of body involved there. Both guys ended up on the floor. Miller will have another free throw as he makes them both. He's got 9 already, and it's 28-19. Biggest lead of the first half for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. Scoop pass out front. Andre gets it top of the key. 3. A 3 for Matejek. As the pass goes on the left wing, they get it down the lane to Ohm. He'll shoot the shot, and it goes in. Hudson Ohm, smack dab in the middle of the paint. Yeah, points in the paint feature, part of the fast break points of the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association, and there are already 8 points in the paint for Zumbrota-Mazeppa and 6 for Dover-Eyota. It's 30-22 Cougars. 6:40 to go. Here's another 3. No good by Andring. Rebound taken out by Karsten Miller. He gets it over to Strite. Strite brings the ball up with a left-handed waist-high dribble. Gets it top of the key to Arndt. Arndt Strite gets it back on the block, going right to the basket, missing it. Twice was Miller. He gets it a third time and scores. So Miller scores. He's got 11. And it's 32-22, biggest lead of the night for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars, 10. Remember last time these two teams met, it was a 2-point game. ZM winning. Here's a 3. It's short. Rebound taken down by Ohm, and he had it knocked out of his hands by Andring. It'll belong to Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Ohm's going to check out. Checking in here for Zumbrota-Mazeppa is Aaron Miller, the 6'7 senior, looking to break this zone press, 2-2-1 zone press by Dover-Eyota. Pass comes into Miller, gets it back to Arndt. Arndt back to Karsten Miller, to Arndt, brings it into the front. Now they get it on the block. Arndt gets it back to Miller. Miller's outside the three-point line, dribbles to his right, hands it off. Now to Strite, sets a screen for him. On the left side, they go with it, get it back to Miller at the free throw line. Here's a 3 by Karsten Miller. Bang! Karsten Miller hits his first field goal. He's got 4, and it's 35-22. Zumbrota-Mazeppa pulling away on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Prevailed back in the game is going to be, well, they're going to call a foul on Karsten Miller, trying to deny him space, and he bumped him. So one more foul, and they're shooting free throws. (35-22) is our score. Andring's going to sit down, and coming in for Dover-Eyota is Owen Wallace. He's a junior, 5'8". Here's a shot. It's in and out. Back in again. Tajik hits. He's got 5. In the lane, pass in the corner, and we're going to have a foul again. Be nice to have trips with no fouls. Going to be on Crookrud, the 6'4 junior. 35-24. Strite gets it on the wing. Zumbrota-Mazeppa doesn't have to be in a hurry here. Here's a 3, no good. Rebound taken out by Aaron Miller. He looks to bully his way to the basket. Shoots, misses. Coming back the other way is Dover-Eyota. Pass on the wing. They get it back top of the key to Prevailed, trying to cut this 11-point lead. Nice pass underneath. Shots up and a block, but a foul. And I think Miller just got his 3rd. No, the Cougars lucked out. They called the foul. On Cooper Myers, his first. At the free throw line, badly missing the free throw, is Crookrud. He made the second one. First one barely grazed the front of the rim. 4 of 6 from the free throw line is Dover-Eyota. 5 of 6 is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. The Cougars are up by 10, 35-25. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Strite has the ball out front. ZM going right to left on your radio dial. On the left wing, looking to dribble penetrate. Now they get it back top of the key. The pass underneath. Shots up and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That was quite the rejection by Dover-Eyota's Luke Myers. He got up in the air and swatted that baby. Cooper Myers was looking to go baseline. They bounce it underneath the basket. They're going to bring it back out. Miller's going to shoot the three. It's no good. Rebound taken down. It goes to Dover-Eyota. Ethan Miller, another three-point attempt. 35-25. 4:04 to go in the half. 6 triples in this game for Zumbrota-Mazeppa so far. There were, 16 last night by Rushford Peterson. Pass goes on the left wing. Privenow gets it out front. Matajic, here's a triple from Privenow. Bang! That's the 4th triple by Dover-Eyota. Our stats and service of Keith Myers Certified Financial. Man, do they know their numbers at Keith Myers Certified Financial Planning. Here's a scoop shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Miller. We're going to have a foul call on Dover-Eyota. In the bonus now is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Going to the free throw line will be Baxter Arndt. He's a 6'3 senior. Arndt has 1 basket so far tonight. His free throw is good. He'll have another. Ohm is back in the game for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Also back in the game is Will Olson, the junior. He made them both. 7 for 8 from the free throw line is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They're up 37-28. Here's a three. No good. The net is up over the rim here on the basket to our right. The basket Dover-Eyota is shooting at. Is bringing the ball up straight. Passes it across the floor to Arndt. Arndt keeps that dribble going. Bounces it out front. Couple of dribbles into the paint. Back to Arndt. Arndt at the free throw line. Looked like he was going to back into the lane. Gets it out front. They swing it left side. Miller for 3. No good. Rebound taken down. Put back up and no good. And the rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. Boy, a point-blank shot was missed there as Dover-Eyota goes down the court in a hurry. Privenow gets it back out front. They look to lob it in on the block, and that was a nice pass to get it under there. A reverse layup is missed, and he stepped out of bounds. Dover-Eyota's 4th turnover. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go until H&R Block brings you our halftime report. The score 37-28. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. Winner gets to the Final Four. Plays 1 o'clock Saturday in the auditorium here in Rochester. The semifinals. Here's a triple by Ohm. It's no good. Rebound yanked down, and I mean yanked, by Matajic, who brings it up the floor. Dribbles to his left, gets it back to Privenow. Privenow bounces it in the lane. He dropped it, gets it back in the lane. He dribbles it off his foot. There's no kick called there. We're going to have a call, a hold on Zumbrota-Mazeppa. It's going to be the second on Arndt. So Arndt will have a seat on a cushioned chair, and checking back in for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars is Cooper Myers. Free throw is good by Matajic. 37-29 is our score. Where's number 0 on his uniform? Missed the second. Free throw was rebounded, the missed free throw by Myers. Strite passes it in the right corner. Miller, high over his head, 6'9", holds that ball, dribbles to his left, gets it back to Strite. Miller again way out top. They're going to bounce it through the lane. It's another turnover for Zumbrota-Mazeppa, their third. Coming flying up the floor is Dover-Eyota. They're going to get right back in this thing. They were down double digits not that long ago. They're down by 8 now. Minute 23 to go. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Matajic tries a banker, missed it. Rebound. That was a man's rebound there. Gets it over to Strite, who will bring it across midcourt with a left-handed waist-high dribble. Dribbles to his right. Hands it off to Ohm. He fakes the three, fakes again, and then passes it out front. Miller will shoot the three. Bang! Ethan Miller hits his second triple. He's got 14, and it's 40-29. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top on the Goodhue County 88 scoreboard. Prevailed three. Bang! His third triple. He's got 11. It's 40-32. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. 40 seconds to go until halftime. As Strite brings it up across midcourt, right to left on your radio dial. Passes it on the right wing to Olsen. Olsen will lob it top of the key. They get it to Strite on the left wing. Back out top of the key. Olsen swings it over to Miller. Miller, nice pass underneath to Strite. Strite was open for an instant, and they're going to call a foul on Dover-Eyota. I think it's the second foul that's going to be called on Owen Wallace, the 5'8 junior. I frankly did not see much there, but I'm not wearing a black pants and gray top with black on the shoulders and the neckline. So Strite will go to the free throw line with 20.7 seconds left in the first half. His first free throw is good. That was the 8th point scored at the free throw line by the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars, and they're up by 9. And he hits them both. Again, our stats tonight, a service of Keith Myers on the second game. I misspoke here on the first game. H&R Block is bringing you our stats. Going in, layup is good, and a foul. Going right down the lane is Drilling, who scores. So he's got a chance for a three-point play. It was Jace Drilling. He's a 6'4 junior. He's got 6 points. Ohm checks back in with his final 10 seconds. Another three-point shooter. And he missed the free throw. Rebound taken down. Boy, they've missed a few. Bounce pass ahead. It's a turnover by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. And then it's turned over by ZM. And Ohm tries a half-court shot. Comes up short. So they played hot potato with the basketball. 42-34. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has the lead here at halftime in what appears to be, this game's going to be in the 80s. No surprise. Coming into this game, Zumbrota-Mazeppa averaged 70 a game. They give up 58. Dover-Eyota averages 77 and gives up 75 per contest. Zumbrota-Mazeppa, by the way, that 57.7 points per game allowed is the best in Section 1AA. Don't forget that statistic. You know what they say, defense wins championships. It's halftime.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
When was the last time you thought about what you put in your vehicle's fuel tank? Did you know there's a fuel that not only costs less but is better for our air? Unleaded 88 gives your engine a boost with a higher octane rating while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Something that's good for all Minnesotans. It's time to rethink how you fuel up. Start looking for the yellow 88 octane button at the pump and reach for a better fuel. Learn more at betterfuel.org. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and their checkoffs.
Well, our scoring here in the first half, 42-34 is our score. The Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars have themselves an 8-point lead. They had double-digit lead at times in the first half. We're going to go over Dover-Eyota scoring first. We usually do the visitor first, and they're the visitor on the board here. 11 points for Prevailed, the 6'4 junior, on 3 triples in the first half. 5 triples by Dover-Eyota. Zumbrota-Mazeppa had 7 3-point baskets. 6 points for Drilling, 6 points by Matejic, 7 by Myers. 3 off the bench for Andring. Those were the only points off the bench. Just 2 points off the bench for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Dover-Eyota is 5 of 9 from the free throw line. They had 5 turnovers. 8 points were scored off those 5 turnovers. And 2 points were scored off 4 Zumbrota-Mazeppa turnovers by the Dover-Eyota Eagles. 42-34. We'll take a look at the scoring for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. As on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard, it displays here at the Mayo Civic Center, 42 for the Cougars, 34 for the Eagles. Section 1AA quarterfinal action on KDHL.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Head to Cashwise Foods for the 97-cent sale. Fresh, crisp, Pink Lady or Granny Smith apples are just 99 cents a pound. Fresh Express chopped salad kits, just $2.97. And Golden Plum chicken breast fillets or tenders are only $3.97 a pound. Stock up on pantry staples, everyday essentials, and all your weekly favorites while the savings last. Shop in store, online in the app, or at Cashwise.com. Remarkably fresh, incredible value, Cashwise.
All right, for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars in the first half, let's take a look at our points in the paint, our fast break points in the paint, courtesy of the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers. Let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8 points in the paint for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. And Dover-Eyota had 2, 4, 6, 8 points in the paint as well. And they're clearly undersized in this game. Points off turnovers, again, were 8-2 in favor of ZM. 14 points for Ethan Miller. The 6'9 senior had 2 triples in the first half. He was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 9 points for Grady Strite on 3 triples. 7 for Hudson Ohm. He had a triple. Baker Arndt had 4 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Karsten Miller had 4 points, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. And also scoring was Aaron Miller, the 6'7 senior. He had 2 points at the free throw line. in the first half. Again, Zumbrota-Mazeppa 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. And the 7 3-point baskets by Zumbrota-Mazeppa in the first half. Dover-Eyota had 5 3-point baskets. Our lead again for Zumbrota-Mazeppa's 42-34 on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. The Cougars are back on the hardwood here in the Mayo Civic Arena in Rochester. Section 1AA quarterfinals on Southern Minnesota's sports leader for nearly 8 decades, KDHL. Again on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard, it's Zumbrota-Mazeppa 42, Dover-Eyota
Taji
34.
Jewelry in downtown Kenyon would like to thank the scores of people who stopped by during their 50th anniversary year in 2025. Larry Taji says he does have a few overstock items he'd like to get out the door, so you can still experience some terrific savings on wall clocks, cuckoo clocks, Howard Miller grandfather clocks, wristwatches, and more. You never go wrong with a gift of jewelry from Taji Jewelry. Larry knows diamonds. You don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Finding health insurance doesn't have to be stressful. For 35 years, Beth Fanning-Hange at Fanning & Associates has been helping people navigate their problems with confidence. Beth takes the time to truly get to know her clients, meeting in person, not leaving you on hold, or handing your information off to strangers. She'll compare plans from multiple providers to find the best fit for your needs. And if you just want to know whether you're paying too much, she'll review that too. Call Beth at Fanning & Associates in downtown Dodge Center. Your consultation is free.
More than 95% of dairy farms in the U.S. are family-owned and operated. Families like your local dairy farmers who love what they do. They take care of their cows like family and work hard to leave the land even better for the next generation. Today's dairy farmers use less land and water than ever before to produce a gallon of milk. All this to provide you with the cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and milk you love. From farm to fridge, real dairy, real local, real good. This message brought to you by the Goodhue County Midwest Dairy Association and the Dairy Farmers of Goodhue County, proud to support our communities and wishing all local athletes good luck this season.
Zumbrota-Mazeppa band entertaining the crowd here at halftime. 42-34 ZM.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District doesn't sit on the sidelines. They're proud to show up for Goodhue County Athletics as sponsors of all playoff games. From Goodhue to Cannon Falls, Kenyon, Wanamingo to Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they support the students, families, and communities that make this county strong. Teamwork doesn't just happen on the court. It happens in our fields, waterways, and across our communities. Good luck from Goodhue Soil and Water Conservation District, putting conservation into action.
Hey, Ken Herbeck here. Is it time for a tune-up or maybe a new furnace? Call Owatonna Heating and Cooling, your local carrier dealer today, and have your furnace checked. Don't wait until you're without heat and below zero temperatures. Call us to get your furnace checked to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning or sudden furnace failure when you really need it most. Owatonna Heating and Cooling is your local carrier dealer. Turn to the experts. Find us online at owatonna-heating.com or call 507-451-2051. That's 451-2051.
Dover-Eyota will get the ball to start the second half, going right to left on your radio dials. Zumbrota-Mazeppa left to right. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports microphone. The winner plays on Saturday at 1 against the winner of the next game, which is Caledonia and Cannon Falls. We'll have that on these airwaves too. Brief break between games. Inbounding the ball is going to be Luke Myers. He'll bounce it into Jay Strilling on the floor with Mateka and Privanow and Screwrud. Shots off glass and scoring. Boy, he is good. At doing that, Mateka Get the wide angle down, man. He's played a lot of horse. He's got 8 points. Zumbrota-Mazeppa left to right in your radio dial has the ball. As Ethan Miller gets it out to Karsten Miller. Almost lost it through the lane. Gets it back out top to Ethan. Ethan behind the three-point line. Dribbles to his left. Wanted to throw it to a teammate. Threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 5 for ZM. Not the way they wanted to start. They're down, or they're up by 6. You're up by 8 at the half, so Dover-Eyota can immediately cut into this lead as they bring the ball up. The orange-tennied one, Drilling, passes it out front. They'll get it back to Pribanow with the red sneakers. He's got 3 triples in this game. Back out front between the legs, dribble there by Myers. He'll bounce it, running through the lane. Pass in, or a shot smack dab in the middle lane. Missed it. Rebound comes back out to Dover-Eyota again. Here's another 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Miller. Miller will get it to Strite. Holds up one finger on the right hand as he brings the ball up with a left-handed waist-high dribble across the center circle here at the arena. Looking to dribble in the blue paint. Shots up. Comes well short. Does Arndt. Man, he really misjudged that one. All air, and he was right under the basket. Pribanow has the ball out front for Dover-Eyota. Wants the ball back in the corner. Remember, he hit 3 threes in the first half. Mateka dribbles to his left, gets in the lane one way, goes the other way, scoops it up, no good. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul underneath. They're going to call it on Ethan Miller. That's his second. 16:05 to go, second half. Still anybody's game. It's 42-36, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Couple of dribbles by Pribanow. He goes left after going right. Missed the layup. Rebound put back up and in by Drilling. They are just drilling them on the glass. We got a foul, I guess, away from the ball here. It might be a technical here. Looks like Zumbrota-Mazeppa is going to shoot. Drilling gets called for a foul, and Ethan Miller's at the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 tonight. Nobody on the line. He sinks it. He'll have another. I thought Logan Jensen at halftime would definitely tell his guys, we got to bang glass here, man. We're being out-rebounded. He hits both free throws. And they'll get the ball as well here at midcourt right in front of us. Strite will inbound it for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. Looks to get it to Arndt and does. Arndt will bring it across midcourt with a right-handed waist-high dribble. Left side to Karsten Miller on the wing. He'll get it in the lane. Miller, 8-footer's good. He's automatic there. I mean automatic points in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint. Pribanow passes it on the left wing. Faking left, going right. Andring's back in the game for Dover-Eyota. They get it to Mateka. Andring backs up. He does have a little quickness on the floor for Dover-Eyota. As Myers dribbles to his left, free throw line extended, little jump stop off glass, scores. That was a nifty move. And we got a 6-point game with 15 minutes to go on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Strite will pass it across the floor. Zumbrota-Mazeppa gets it. Here's a fadeaway, no good, but Karsten Miller's right there to mop it up and put it in. 4 points in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Here's another scoop off grass by Myers. He's got 11. And it's 48-42. Ohm's going to lob it on the block. They get it back out front. Ohm for 3. Bang! Hudson Ohm hits a triple. The 8th triple of the game for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They're up by 9 just that quick. Ooh, that was a travel. Here's a 3. It's good. By Andring, he's got 6, and it's an answer 3 at that, 51-45. Looked to me like it was a travel. They say he was juggling the ball. Well, next time I want to travel, I'll just juggle the ball. Looking to dribble, penetrate, shots up off glass. It's no good. Rebound yanked down, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ooh, it's going to belong to Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Strite's going to have a seat. Is in the game for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. And now sitting down is going to be Mateka for Dover-Eyota. Ohm has it, gets it on the block to Karsten Miller. Power dribble, shot no good under the basket. Again, Dover-Eyota just owning the glass. Coming up the floor are the Eagles. They pass it out to Prevailed. Prevailed throws it out of bounds. That is the 6th turnover by Dover-Eyota. Considering the pace of this game, it's been a well-played game. Only 5 turnovers by ZM and only 6 by Dover-Eyota. Walking the ball up is Arndt. He'll pass it to Karsten Miller. Coming out high to try and get the ball for Zumbrota-Mazeppa was Will Olson. On the left wing, inside the paint, they kick it in the corner. Here's an open triple. He missed it, did Ohm. Rebound put back up, it's no good. Rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. Pass goes ahead. Andring has it on that left wing. Passes it to Prevailed. Prevailed trades places with him. Now dribbles the top of the key. Here's a wide open triple. It's no good. Rebound, Dover-Eyota again. And we're going to have a foul called on Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Going to be on Wallace. Or excuse me, not on Wallace. Going to be on Olson. His second. Going to the basket. Shots no good. Rebound taken down by Olson. Olson's going to come back the other way. He's going to scoop it. And here's a 3 by Arndt that's no good. Rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. I don't think Coach Jensen liked that shot. 12.5 minutes to go. They're only up by 6. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Dover-Eyota's already knocked off Cotter. They're the 10 seed. Shots up, it's no good. Zumbrota-Mazeppa is the 2 seed. As bringing the ball up is Arndt with a right-handed waist-high dribble. Backs up on that right wing. They clear the side for him. He dribbles to his left, goes in the lane. Oh, great pass underneath, but missing the shot right under the basket. I mean, he was point blank right under the basket. Had he used the backboard, he would have made it, but he tried to throw it over the iron. You know how hard that is? It was missed by Will Olson. Pass goes at the free throw line. As Prevailed now has it, dribbles to his left. He'll hand it off. Myers gets it on the right wing. Gets it back between the 2 circles. There are 10 seconds on the shot clock. He looks to dribble, penetrate, gets away with a push-off and an elbow and scores. Myers scores. Little subtle elbow there. He's got 13, and Logan Jensen says, I need a timeout. And he's right. A 4-point game with 11:28 to go in regulation. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on top on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard.
Check out the hot deals this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Get boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $2.99 a pound. 6-count family packs of 8-ounce pork chops, $10 a pack. Fritos or Cheetos, $2.99 for the 6.5-ounce bag. 1-pound cartons of strawberries, $2.77 each. And Pepsi or Mountain Dew 12-packs are $5.99 when you buy 3. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Unleash the beast with Coyote, the tractor that tears through tough like it's nothing. From the first start to the final haul, Coyote delivers non-stop, no-quit power. You've got the land. Now take control with a machine that never backs down. Get behind the strength. Get behind Coyote. Rule the ground with Coyote today. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer, Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Zumbrota-Mazeppa has just 3 field goals here in the second half. They're up by 4, 51-47. As Karsten Miller, let's see what Coach Logan Jensen mapped out in the huddle. They get it back out front on the floor along with Aaron Miller. Ethan is in the, nice little turnaround shot by Ethan Miller in the block. He's got 20. And it's 53-47. And we have another foul on Zumbrota-Mazeppa. It's going to be on Ethan Miller, his third. This Dover-Eyota team attacks the rack, man. It's fun to watch. They are not fearful at all of all the size Zumbrota-Mazeppa has. They're taking it right to him. Mateka gets it on the right wing. Andring for three. It's no good. Rebound put back up. It's no good. And a foul on Zumbrota-Mazeppa again. Going to be on Aaron Miller, his second. So going to the charity stripe is Jay Strilling, where he's 0 for 1 tonight. Where's the orange tennies? And swish. Eagles right to left, Cougars left to right on your radio dial. Here in the second half with 10:47 to go. He can cut this to 4 again, and he does. Both teams are 2 for 2 this half from the charity stripe. Jogging the ball up is Cooper Myers for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Tells Aaron Miller to go to the left side. Passes it Karsten Miller on the right side. Ethan Miller comes baseline, gets the ball. Being guarded by Myers. Passes it across the floor. Looking to dribble penetrate. There's the layup, and it's good by Arndt. Now let's see if they can bang the glass. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Ball's knocked away. Mateka put his arms up in the air like, don't you think I was fouled? And the official says no. And the Cougars are going to take another timeout here. 10:16 to go. They're up 55-49 on the Eagles on the Goodhue County ADA
J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault is this area's fun center. Bowling is a great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. J-Mo's, where you always strike a great meal, has incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world, drop off the bone good. J-Mo's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault. It'll put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy too.
You train hard. You play harder. Now it's time to level up. The Minnesota Air National Guard isn't just a part-time job, it's a launch pad. Get elite training, real-world experience, and college paid for while staying close to home. You've got the drive. We've got the mission. Call 1-800-835-3764. Your future doesn't wait. Neither do we.
10 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in the second half. 55-49. Zumbrota-Mazeppa leads. They had an 8-point lead at the half. They had as much as a double-digit lead in the first half. But this Dover-Eyota team is pesky. They really are good at attacking the basket, and they are clearly out-rebounding the much taller Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. As a scoop-off glass is good again by Jace Drilling. He's got 12, and it's 55-51, back to a 4-point game. See what Coach Jensen mapped out in the huddle. It's a three. It's no good by Miller. I don't know that Coach Jensen liked that shot. Here's a three by Andring that's no good. Ball pops up, and Dover-Eyota outraces Miller to the ball. Andring. There's that quickness. Andring dribbles to his right. Passes it on the right wing. It only has to be the tallest guy. It can be the quickest guy to be the rebounder. Pass out front. Mateka three. Bang! Mateka hits the triple. His second. And we got a game, folks. 55-54. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Arndt brings the ball up the floor. Hands it off. Miller in the corner. Three is good. Or no, it's a two. It's a two by Aaron Miller. They flash two to the scorers table. The official Looked like he was outside the three-point line from this angle, but I'm on the other side of the floor. 57-54. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound Miller. Ethan. He'll get it over to Arndt. Arndt looks to bring the ball up with a left-handed waist-high dribble. Switches to the right top of the key. Dribbles to his right. Passes it out front. Miller for three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. They can eat into this three-point lead. They can tie it right here. Here's a triple. Bang. Oh, he missed it. Rebound's going to come down to nobody. Belonged to Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Upset with himself for missing the triple because it was wide open was Luke Myers, the 6'2 senior. Zumbrota-Mazeppa is going to bring back in Strite, who, by the way, has not had a field goal this half. He had 3 threes in the first half. Grady Strite, their 5'10 senior. Arndt's going to bring the ball up with a right-handed waist-high dribble and hand it off to Ohm. Hands it off to Strite. Hands it off out high. Looking to turn the corner. They go in off glass. Scoring is Arndt. He's got 8. 59-54 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. I love that looping offense that they run. It gets open quite often. Under the basket. Now they get it back to Prevailed. Prevailed dribbles top of the key. It looks like Cougars might have gone zone here. And a couple of right-handed dribbles. At least they're keeping tabs on the lane. Let's put it that way. Out front dribbling. Andring, they get it. Nice little touch pass into the corner for three. Bang! Prevailed. His fourth triple. He's got 14. And it's a 2-point Zumbrota-Mazeppa lead on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. They need points in the Goodhue County corn and soybean growers paint. He misses it. He was in the paint too. Now they get it out front. Here's Strite for three. Bang! On cue. We said the senior had not scored this half, and he hits a triple, and that is a huge shot. In fact, I'm going to circle that shot. It could be our gem play of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry when this one's over, and it's far from over. 6:59 to go, 62-57. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Get your three every day.
If you grow soybeans here in Minnesota, you would be surprised to learn where your checkoff dollars are working for you. Your soybeans could be a key ingredient in high-performance lubricants or in the foam cushions of cars rolling off the assembly line, or even halfway around the world in grocery stores. Every day, the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council uses checkoff dollars to open new markets for Minnesota soybeans. Brought to you by the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers and the Soybean Checkoff.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Taji Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
Well, we almost had a tie-up. Dover-Eyota, though, did get the ball. Andring has it. Dribbles toward the paint. Cougars are doing a better job of shutting that paint off right now. Pass goes on the left wing. They'll bounce it back top of the key, but take a three. In and out, no good. Rebound again, Dover-Eyota. They get it in the corner for three. Andring, bang! Andring hits his second triple. Again, the glass. Zumbrota-Mazeppa has just been out-rebounded here tonight. 62-60 Cougars, 6:11 to go. Strite gets it on the left wing. Ohm out front to Ethan Miller behind the three-point line. Ethan Miller passes it on the right wing to Arndt. Arndt gets a Karsten Miller screen, goes down the blue lane, and gets the finger roll inside the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers paint, and it's 64-60. Pass goes on the right wing. They're looking to get the ball inside, and they do. Now Andring with three again, and he missed that one. Rebound taken down by Miller. Miller's going to hand it off to Arndt as he brings up the basketball. Bounces it to Miller at the top of the key. Miller will shoot the three. It's bang! Ethan Miller does a primal scream as he backpedals down the floor. His third triple, and it's 67-60. They go in the lane. Shots up, no good. Rebound taken down. That time there were 4 blue jerseys around the ball. Well, I'm sure Coach Jensen said, you guys want to be in the Final Four, you're going to have to bang glass. Strite gets it out front to Arndt. 4:54 to go, a 7-point lead. They'd love to punch this up. A 3 would get it to double digits. Pass goes into Miller. Miller's on the block, 2 guys around him. He falls down, passes it to the ankles. Now in the lane goes Arndt, off glass, scores, and he's fouled. He's had 8 points this half, 12 in the game. And Baxter Arndt, the 6'3 senior, has been a difference maker here in the second half for the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars. Coach Matejka for the Dover-Eyota Eagles is going to take a timeout. 4:39 to go. Zumbrota-Mazeppa 69. Dover-Eyota 60 on the Goodhue County 88
J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault is this area's fun center. Bowling is a great exercise and can be enjoyed by the young and old. Birthday party packages are available for kids and adults. J-Mo's, where you always strike a great meal, has incredibly delicious food. Homemade pizzas, the ribs are out of this world, drop off the bone good. J-Mo's is always looking for quality employees with a variety of jobs available. So take a trip to J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault. It'll put a smile on your face. Maybe your tummy too. File your taxes with expert help at H&R Block in Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. Their tax preparers average over a decade of tax preparation experience. The awesome thing these days is you put the information together, drop it off, and if your preparer has any questions, they'll call you. It's fast and so easy. H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, where you get your maximum refund guaranteed.
4 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Here in the second half, 69-60 is the score. The Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars on top. And at the free throw line is going to be Baxter Arndt. Baxter Arndt is at the free throw line with 4:39 to go. Arndt takes a deep sigh, dribbles the ball, and misses. Rebound tapped up in the air again, and taken down by Dover-Eyota. Up by 9 are the Cougars, and we're going to have a blocking foul called on Zumbrota-Mazeppa. He kind of got caught in between guys. They're going to call a foul. I'm laughing at the reaction by Cooper Myers. It was like a very bewildered look. He got tripped on the play. He got caught between 2 guys. So inbounding it underneath the basket will be Dover-Eyota. Bounce pass comes in the corner. They get it back out front. Now swing it top of the key. They want to get inside that paint again. The handoff goes. Here's Andring's not on the floor. The guy who hit a couple of threes. As Matejka dribbles to his right. Now stops, pops, and scores. Man, that was a difficult shot from 15 by Matejka. He's got 13. Now the pressure's put on. The zone press. 69-62, 4 minutes to go. Miller got the ball. He got fouled underneath the basket. He was right under the basket. I think he was about to dunk it. Foul's going to be on Luke Myers. Or no, I'm sorry, it's not on Myers. Yeah, it is on Myers. His first. So Zumbrota-Mazeppa will inbound it. They've got the 7-point lead. I don't think I'd be in a hurry. Use up that shot clock. Pounce pass comes into Karsten Miller unless you get a wide open bunny. Arndt dumps it on the left side. Miller for 3. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. They're going to throw it up the floor. Looking to dribble Bennett. Now they bounce it in the corner. Dover-Eyota's got to be in hurry-up mode here. They are seeing the sands come out of the hourglass. The Cougars are doubling the ball. They get it on the block. Pass underneath. And he abandons the shot. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dover-Eyota taking a lot of time on this possession. Here's a three. It's good. Myers hits his second triple. He's got 16. We got a steal and a layup. The Screwed, his first basket in this game, comes on a steal on the inbounds pass. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. So at the free throw line is going to be Joel Screwed. He's a 6'4 junior. That was his first basket other than a free throw in this game, and it couldn't have been a bigger one, and he hits the free throw. We have a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen, with 3:10 to go. 69-68, the number 2 seed and the number 10 seed. And we got a tie-up in the corner, and I think the Cougars called a timeout. Yes, they did. 69-68, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Dover-Eyota trying to knock off another on their way.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Breaking the press is Arndt by himself against Dover-Eyota. In need of a bucket is Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Bounce pass goes to Miller on the block. Arndt's going to shoot the three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Dover-Eyota. You could see him kind of hesitate when he shot that triple. Coming up the floor, almost a turnover, but Myers ends up with it. Passes at top of the key. As Dover-Eyota can take the lead on this possession, they've never led in this game. Pass bounced out front. The only lead that counts is the end. As dribbling inside the blue paint, they're going to get it back out top of the key to Myers under the basket. Mateka is going to be fouled. Karsten Miller's third foul. And Mateka's at the free throw line where he's 1 for 2 tonight. And he hits it. We got a tie game, and he can give the Eagles their first lead with 2:23 to go. Since very early in this game. They were up 3-0, I guess. He hits them both. Dover-Eyota's ahead, 70-69 with 2:23 to go. Here's the full court pressure again. Ohm has it on the left wing, gets it out front to Arndt. If I'm Zumbrota-Mazeppa, I want to attack that basket. No shooting threes here. Going in, Arndt kicks it. Here's a Miller three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by, well, they're going to have a foul on the rebound. The 10 seed is poised to knock off the 2 seed. Going to shoot free throws. Ohm gets called for the foul. And going to the free throw line will be Drilling. He's got 12 points. The Orange Tenny Drilling stands at the charity stripe with a chance to give his team a bigger lead. They're up by 1 with 2:03 to go in this one. The free throw is good. We'll have another. Just 3 free throws shot this entire half by Zumbrota-Mazeppa. They've made 2 of them. 6 for 6 from the free throw line this half is Dover-Eyota. And he missed the second one. Rebound, Ethan Miller. They need an alley-oop dunk or something to get the crowd going for ZM. Left side, it's Ohm. Gets it out front to Miller. Miller back to Ohm. Lobs it on the block. It was knocked away for an instant. We have a foul. They were posting up under the basket. Baxter Arndt, the 6'3 senior. Foul was called on Drilling, his second. Just the third foul on the Eagles. They got 3 fouls to give with 1:44 to go. That's a huge number. In the bonus is Dover-Eyota. They line up like across the free throw line, side to side. Miller just fell down under the basket. Arndt dribbles inside the blue paint, goes up, missed the layup. 1:35 to go. The 10-seed Dover-Eyota is going to bring it out, I would think. Teka gets it out high. They're up by 2 with 1:27 to go. Myers looks to attack. Dribbles in the lane, scoops it up, missed it. Rebound, he gets his miss. Gets it way out front now on the left wing. They get it back in the lane, shots up. It's no good. Rebound by Miller. 71-69, Dover-Eyota. 1:08 to go in regulation. As Arndt dribbles it up. Blue paint, he's in there. Scoops it up, and we're going to have a foul on Dover-Eyota. But remember, they got 3 fouls to give. Ooh, they're going to give him the shots. They're saying he fouled them when he was shooting. Well, I thought it happened before the shot, but it doesn't matter what I think. Fouls on Myers. His second. Arndt's free throw is no good. He's 0 for 2 this half from the line. This one would make it a 1-point game with 59.6 seconds to go, and he missed them both. Well, you got to get a stop now if you're Zumbrota-Mazeppa. A basket here pretty much does it for Dover-Eyota, and they know it. Mateka wanted the ball. They couldn't get it to him. Now they do. He's going to shoot the 3. No good. Rebound, Ethan Miller. Miller's going to hand it off to Strite. 38 seconds to go. A 2-point Dover-Eyota lead. Coach Jensen hollering out a play. They get it to Miller. Miller gets it out front to Strite. Strite goes in the lane, dumps it on the baseline, back out front to Arndt. They swing it over to Ohm. 22 seconds to go. 14 on the shot clock. Arndt dribbles to his left, gets it to Miller. Out front to Strite. Strite shoots the 3, and it's good! Strite hits the 3 with 9 seconds to go. What a ice-in-your-vein shot by Strite. His 5th triple of the game gives Zumbrota-Mazeppa a 1-point lead, but Dover-Eyota gets the ball, and they get plenty of time. 8.9 seconds
Discover
to go.
the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Well, you don't need a 3. A 2-point basket wins this game for Dover-Eyota, the number 10 seed. They knocked off 7. They're poised almost. They're behind by 1 with 8.9 seconds to go. They hit a shot here, and they will more than likely be heading on to the Final 4, the number 10 seed in Section 1AA. I told you this was a loaded section. Dover-Eyota Eagles came into this game with 15 wins. Zumbrota-Mazeppa is looking for their 23rd win of the season. Been a great season for the Cougars, but they want to stop on this possession with 8.9 seconds to go. And I'm sure Dover-Eyota wants to give themselves a chance for a putback on a miss. So the shot will probably go up around 3 or 4 seconds to go in regulation. They have to bring the ball up the length of the floor, does Dover-Eyota. Ethan Miller is under that basket. I would think he'd be a rim protector. Myers comes up the floor. He dribbles to his left. Oh, he dribbled the ball off his leg out of bounds. Oh, my word. 3.5 seconds to go. He dribbled it right off his leg. Oh, man, he's going to have nightmares about that. The team's telling him to come back to the huddle. Hey, we stole an inbound pass and scored before. We can certainly do it again, I'm sure, is what the message will be. Wow. 3.5 seconds to go. 72-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa will keep it right here. Oh, my. Brought the ball up the floor and just dribbled it off his leg. So what will the Cougars do? You know that that Dover-Eyota, if they don't get a turnover, they're going to foul right away. They do have one foul to give, so they'll get that foul right away, but we only have 3.5 seconds to go. If I'm Zumbrota-Mazeppa, I throw a half-court pass and have the 6'9" Miller at the middle of the floor at the center circle and throw it to him at his head. Don't try and get it in bounds under the basket where it got stolen before. Have Miller right here. They're going to have the 6'7" Miller. Well, I guess he's not going to be at the center circle, but I would have a guy right there and just throw him the ball. There's nobody on that portion of the court. So it looks like they might throw the long pass. 3.5 seconds to go. They're going to inbound it. They're going to inbound. They better hurry. Takes the timeout. Arndt couldn't get the ball in and took the timeout. With 3.5 seconds to go in this one, Coach Jensen's ticker might have just gone right out of his chest on that one. They almost got the 5-second call after a guy dribbled it off his leg for Dover-Eyota. Man, oh man. Well, you're not in these situations all that often, right? Not in these situations all that often. Wow, what a game. Give credit where credit is due. Dover-Eyota, the number 10 seed, saying, hey, we can play with anybody. They looked like they were going to knock off the number 2 seed. It was an ice-in-your-veins shot by Grady Strite, the senior, who hit his 5th triple of the game. They gave the Cougars the lead with 8.9 seconds, and now with 3.5 seconds to go, they're up 72-71 and will have the ball. Again, will inbound it underneath their basket. They're going to have Strite inbound the ball. I'm really surprised. I would have somebody at the center of this floor. If nothing else, it gets more people out of the box down there. So Strite's going to, he better hurry. Bounces it under the basket. That's not where you want to. I mean, you could end up with a steal and a layup on that. They get it into Miller. You got a foul to give. 3 seconds, a half second went off there. No more fouls to give now. Next foul, and Zumbrota-Mazeppa will be shooting free throws. Arndt will inbound it this time. They set screens. There's a hold in the corner and a push in the back. And it's going to be Zumbrota-Mazeppa's. Man, Ethan Miller was held right around the waist as he went to the corner to get that ball. 2.5 seconds to go. They were trying to get the foul call before the whistle. Pass comes in, and it's 1.8 seconds. Ohm is going to go to the free throw line. He has not shot a free throw tonight. If he hits both of them, it'll be a 3-point lead, and a 3 would tie the game. 72-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa. A timeout's taken by Dover-Eyota. They want to make sure everybody's on the same
Fairway
page.
Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in-store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
72-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa, the scant 1-point lead with 1.8 seconds to go in regulation. Hudson Ohm, the 6'3 senior, will be at the free throw line. Nobody on the line for the Cougars. They don't want a chance of foul. Remember, they're in the bonus. Ohm makes the free throw. He makes this, it'll be a 3-point lead with 1.8 seconds to go. And he missed it. And he gets his miss, and that's the game. He missed the second free throw after making the first. The ball came right back to him, and the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars survive the number 10 seed Dover-Eyota Eagles. 73-71 is your final score. The second time these two teams played, where it ended up being a 2-point game. They played in Zumbrota on the 22nd of January, and the score was 68-66, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Wow. If you're Coach Jensen, you're wiping sweat from your brow. 73-71, Zumbrota-Mazeppa. We're going to have our Todd DeJour Gem Play of the Game. We're going to take a look at our statistics. We got a lot going, so don't touch
Join
that dial.
Bases Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork. Lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Bases Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Check out the hot deals this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Get boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $2.99 a pound. 6-count family packs of 8-ounce pork chops, $10 a pack. Fritos or Cheetos, $2.99 for the 6.5-ounce bag. 1-pound cartons of strawberries, $2.77 each. And Pepsi or Mountain Dew 12-packs are $5.99 when you buy 3. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Again, the final score in this one, 73-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa on the Goodhue County ADA scoreboard. Good balanced scoring by both these teams. For Zumbrota-Mazeppa, they were led by Ethan Miller with 23 points. 15 for Grady Strite. He hit the monster 3 that put them up by 1 late. 12 by Baker Arndt. 11 by Hudson Ohm. 6 for Karsten Miller. Just 4 points off the bench. That was by Aaron Miller. Dover-Eyota had terrific balance as well. 16 by Luke Myers. 15 by Matt Mateka. 14 by Privino, who only had 1 3-point basket the whole second half after having 3 in the first half. And 13 for Jace Drilling. They had 4 points by Screwrud, and Andring had 9 points off the bench, hit a couple of big threes that brought them back. I found it interesting that he, at the very end of the game, was not on the floor. 73-71, Zumbrota-Mazeppa heads to the Final Four. They play at 1 o'clock Saturday against the winner of the next game, which we'll have on these airwaves too. Cannon Falls.
Head to Cashwise Foods for the 97-cent sale. Fresh, crisp, Pink Lady or Granny Smith apples are just 99 cents a pound. Fresh Express chopped salad kits, just $2.97. And Golden Plum chicken breast fillets or tenders are only $3.97 a pound. Stock up on pantry staples, everyday essentials, and all your weekly favorites while the savings last. Shop in-store, online in the app, or at Cashwise.com. Remarkably fresh, incredible value, Cashwise.
Rain or shine, mud or dust, nothing stands in the way of a Coyote. Dominate your land with strength, style, and serious muscle. No excuses, no limits, just pure performance. That's Coyote Power. Get to your dealer now and take command in a brand new Coyote tractor. Stop in and check out the full line at your local Coyote dealer. Northland Farm Systems, 2250 Austin Road in Owatonna, or online at northlandfarmsystems.com.
Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season. Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator, new and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires, 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions, with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-thru recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
Again, the final score 73-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa survives and advances. They're 23-4 on the season. Dover-Eyota's season ends 15-13. Free throws 10 of 15 for Zumbrota-Mazeppa, 11 of 16 for Dover-Eyota. Turnovers 8 for Dover-Eyota. None more costly than one at the very end. And 6 for Zumbrota-Mazeppa. Points off turnovers 10-4 in favor of Zumbrota-Mazeppa. But points in the paint in the second half were, believe it or not, 14-12 Zumbrota-Mazeppa. So that was pretty close too. 22-20 points in the Goodhue County Corn and Soybean Growers Association paint. As the Zumbrota-Mazeppa Cougars will be playing the winner of this next game between Caledonia and Cannon Falls. We'll have it for you probably in about 10 minutes, so don't touch that dial.
Check out the hot deals this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Get boneless, skinless chicken breasts for $2.99 a pound. 6-count family packs of 8-ounce pork chops, $10 a pack. Fritos or Cheetos, $2.99 for the 6.5-ounce bag. 1-pound cartons of strawberries, $2.77 each. And Pepsi or Mountain Dew 12-packs are $5.99 when you buy 3. Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Kenyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Well, again, your final 73-71. Zumbrota-Mazeppa wins this one. Our Todd G. Jewelry Gem play of the game. Frankly, there's two of them. Grady Strite hit a big-time three that put them ahead late after they had lost the lead, Zumbrota-Mazeppa, and then he hit a monster three as well with, 8.9 seconds to go in the game. That was really the one that kind of pushed them over the top. So Grady Strite, gem play of the game, courtesy of Todd G. Jewelry. They got all kinds of gems at Todd G. Jewelry in downtown Kenyon.